Hello all, this is Karthik from DataSkills. So it is the third week of Excel problems expert solutions. Yesterday I was watching IPL match with my close friend. He was asking me, "Hey Karthik, can we get this all IPL data in Excel so that we can do analysis? I want to know who has scored highest and who bowled very well. All this information I want to know. So can we get this information?" I said, "Why not? Yes." So I'm preparing a video on this IPL data, how to get the data from website to Excel directly. And once you get the data, all the data is with you, all the seasons, not 1 year, all the seasons from 2008 to till 2021. So you can get all the data and you can do start analyzing the data. So let's get started now. Let's see how to get the data from the IPL website to Excel. Let me open a new tab and IPLT20.com. This is the official website, and here you can get into the stats by season. Once you click on it, it will shows you like year wise the 2021 season related, all teams, all players related list. His KL Rahul is a top one, and next Ruturaj Gaikwad, and so on. All the list it is giving. But I don't want to see only 2021 season. I want to see 2020, 2019. All this data I want. If I select this 2008, it will shows you 2008 related all this data. So you see this around 150 people related information it is given. There's how many matches they played, innings, not outs, runs, highest score, average, and so on. So much information, stats are here, just that we need to analyze it. So let me select this 2021 once again. Once I select the 2021, you see the URL here. Here it is showing the IPLT20.com stats 2021 most runs. Let me go back and change it to 2019. If I change it to 2019, here in the URL, it is changed as 2019. Everything is the same, only that year number got changed. So if you want to get it any 1 year related data, let's say I want to get this data, take a copy of this URL, and getting into Excel is not a big issue. Like it is cakewalk, you can get it easily. You open any blank Excel file, you see this, there's a brand new Excel file. Go to data ribbon and click on this from web, get and transform in that from web. Nothing but we want to get a data from the website. And here there is something called basic and advanced. So here in the basic, I'll give the URL and click OK. It will give me the data of that 2019 related only. But our requirement is we need to get from 2008 to 2021 all the data. So you see here in the table 0, it will shows you the 2019 related information. So once you click on this load, the data will be loaded into Excel. So once I click on this load, it is showing me this data. But our concern is, our requirement is we need to get all the years, and moreover it is giving all this data, but it is not mentioning which year related data it is. Of course we remember that it is a 2019, but however there should be another column which should says that hey, this is a 2019 related or 2020 2021 like this, right? So you see this only 1 year data it is given, around 144 records. So now um, let's get into it, more advanced one, how to get the data of all the different years together. Let me show you now. I'll remove this entire table, entire sheet itself, right click and delete this. I delete this query as well. This is a power query. If you need to get the data for the different years, like we need to use something called functions, within that functions parameters and all. So let me show you that method. I'll go to data. In this data, like here, we need to get the data from the website. However, I don't get into it here as of now. I click on this get data drop down, and from here launch Power Query Editor. Once I click on this launch Power Query Editor, a new window will come. That is a Power Query Editor window. In this new window, I'll create a parameter, manage parameter. In this, create a new parameter, click on it. You give some name, parameter one, something it's saying. So I can give it p underscore year. This is the name I would like to give for the parameter. If you want to write some description about it, you can write it. So this is my first parameter, whatever you want to write down about it. And here the type of the parameter is text. We are going to store in this parameter, let's say 2021. So why we are using this parameter, I'll be showing you in few seconds. Click OK. It is created a parameter. Now, like we'll get the data from the website. Right click on anywhere in this plain place. Right click and new query. And from this new query, from this other sources, click on the web. Once you click on the web, it will ask you whether it is a basic or advanced. So click on this advanced. In this advanced, give the URL, whatever the URL it is. Remember, this is the URL, complete URL is the same, but just that this year needs to be get changed. This year, we can get it from the parameter. So let me remove this part, Control X. I'll go here, I'll select this drop down, I'll select the parameter. We have just now created one parameter, right? It is taken this automatically. If you have the more parameters, you need to select which parameter needs to come here. And add part, and I'll paste it. This part I remove. So nothing but if you combine this three parts, this is a URL preview. It is the same URL. P underscore year, it is a 2021 right now. So nothing but it will get the data from the 2021 related stats. So let me click OK. Once I click OK, it is going to get the data only for the 2021. You see this document, there is nothing here, but whereas in the table 0, like this is what the 2021 related, all that information is here. Click OK. It is going to give me the data for the 2021. Once you got this information about the 2021, if you want, you can change this table name. You can call it as a query IPL data underscore 2021. Enter. Some name you give it. Fine. This is a 2021, but if I need to get it 2020, again, I don't want to do the same steps again, like getting the data from the website and giving it like that URL 2020 related URL not required. Remember, we use something called parameter, right? In that parameter, if we change that 2020, then it should that function should able to get the all the data related to that year. So nothing but this table you need to convert to query. How do you convert this as a query? Is that function is just select this query, right click on it. There is option called create function. Click on that create function. It will ask you, hey, I'm going to convert this, I'm going to create a function with this table steps. So what is the function name you want to give? I'll write fun function underscore funcl, right? Function underscore IPL data. Click OK. This function is taking the parameter called p underscore year. Because for this query, for this table query, like we use that parameter, right? So that is the reason it's taking this. Click OK. Yeah, now it is created a function. This is a table. This is a parameter. So here is a function, right? So in this function, that function will ask for the parameter, that value. This p underscore year is a parameter. Let's say if I give 2020 and invoke, it will invoke this function and it will do the same step what we had done earlier, and it will get the data from the website, and this time that year will be 2020. Click on this invoke. Yes, it is given the 2020 related data. Okay, look like KL Rahul in the 2020 also is the top one, position one. Let me try one more time. This time 2010L, right? Invoke, and it is giving like that player name is Sachin Tendulkar. Yes, he was first rank in the 2020. So, but I don't want to get it each year separately. Like I don't want to invoke this function for the each year. Now, instead, what we do is we'll create a one table where we have the all the years from 2008 to 2021, all that number column. So once we have all the values, that year values in one column, we can call this function, we can call this function to that column, and we can pull the data from each value of that column. So what to do is like how it needs to be done is just right click on this anywhere here and new query and click on this and that blank query. Here is the other sources, you'll find that blank query. Once you click on this blank query, it is showing you query one. So let me write down equal to list dot numbers. This is a or query function. List dot numbers, it will give the list of numbers. It is asking from where you want me to start. We want to start from the 2008 because IPL is started from the 2008, comma uh, how many count you want. We want 14 because 2021 up to we want, comma incremental value, incremental by 1. So just say enter, otherwise click on this right box. So it is given all the list of values. This is a list, not a table. So you can transform to the table. Just click on the table. It will convert as a table. Click OK. It is converted to table. But the data type of is ABC123 showing. Make sure that you change it as a text. Why we are converting this as a text is because our parameter value also we convert as a text. So this also should be as a text. So fine. Now what we do is here this column one we have all the years 2008, 2009, 10 and so on. If you want you can rename this column one as a year. Enter. Fine. Like for this function, in this function if we pass the 2008 it will give and if we click on the invoke it will give all the output like this. But here we have the query one where we have all the years. So if I'm able to call this function itself, invoke that function and pass this inputs so that it will pull all the data of the 2008, then next record all the data of the 2009 and so on. So how it needs to be done is just click on the add column, click on this invoke custom function, and what is the function you want to invoke? I want to invoke this function. There is only one function, select this. And this function is taking the parameter as a p underscore year for that year, like this year. Don't get confused with this parameter name with this year. This year is nothing but we are invoking the function, right? So for that function we need a column. That column value we need to pass for the parameters. So that column value is a year. Because there is only one column, it is taking directly this. If you have the multiple columns, it would have asked you which column to be taken as a parameter. Click OK here. Once you click OK, information is required about data privacy. It is asking you like a click on continue and enable this checkbox and click save, because the data is getting from the website, right? So it will give this kind of message. Just enable the checkbox and click OK. It will fetch the data from that website, that IPL official website. It is showing this row, how many rows are loaded and all. Yeah. Now you see this is a year and this is a function IPL data and this is a table it is showing. Nothing but 2008 related all this data. If I click on the just beside to the 2010 related table, this plain place, you see that Sachin, and 2021 it is KL Rahul and so on. So you can see all this table, but we don't want to see this again individually like this by clicking it. We need to expand. You see this, here is the expand button. Just click on this expand button. Use original column name as prefix. Unselect this checkbox. If you don't unselect, what is going to happen is it is going to expand. It is going to expand this columns. However, this name dot pos, this name dot player, and so on, it will give the prefix. We don't want that prefix. Just click OK here. Done. Now you see this year, position and player, matches, all that information is there. Not only 2008, you will find 2009, 10, 11, and so on. Hey, where is it 2015 to 2021? No problem, it is there. Just to improve the performance of it, it is not showing. If you click on the load more, it will show you that data as well. Click OK. So all the data is ready now. Just that we need to get this data into Excel. This is all there in the Power Query editor. This is an intermediate step to help us to get the data from the many applications. In this case, we are getting the data from the website. And click on this close and load so that it will load all this data into Excel. But however, if I click on the drop down, there is a close and load. It will load all the data into Excel. If I click on close and load to, let me click on the second option. I like that second option because it will give me the option how to import this data as a table in the new worksheet, as a table in the existing worksheet, and so on. As a pivot table report, a chat, or only connection, it will give many options to me. So I want to import as a table in the existing worksheet. Okay, you can select that one. Otherwise, new worksheet is also fine. So let me click OK. As it is a new worksheet I selected. So once I click OK, it will insert the data here. All this data. Running background query, click here to cancel. No, I don't cancel it. It is getting the data. I'll just wait for a few seconds so that it will get the data here. It is also loaded that invoke function and so on. This is just to show you. I shown you this information, but this data not required to us. Only that all the IPL related data only will keep it, and all other remaining sheet we can delete them. So this is how you can get all the data from the website to Excel. If you like this method, you can also think about how to get the data from the financial websites, stock markets, BSE, NSE, similar similar strategy, similar method we can follow with the little changes. Here you see all the data is loaded here in the query one. If you want, you can rename the sheet. And you can, as it is a table, it will import as a table. Go to table design and you can insert a slicer on the year, click OK. And this is actually showing all the years, correct? Like from 2008 to 2021, all this data. So now I want to see only 2021. You click on it, it is showing only 2021 related. KL Rahul, highest score. These are the score, and Raj, this is the score, and so on. Now I want to see 2020, 2019, anything you can watch. So we can do so much analysis with this. So if it is analysis, so if I'm talking about analysis, of course, Excel is a great analysis tool. However, this coming Friday, I'm going to show similar kind of information, that IPL data itself, on Power BI. And apart from getting the data from the website, we are also going to do so much about the visualization. So if you are interested to watch how to do the similar kind of thing in the Power BI, apart from this, like also visualization, so just wait for this Friday, which is the IPL final match also, I guess. So we'll have fun with this. Like we'll see the analysis using the Power BI. So that's it for today. Hope you like this. Please write your comment in this comment section. Thank you all.